Brits are flocking to Europe to start a new life in the sun.
This is a dream of mine for the last 30 years, and I'm now living it.
As thousands chase new lives filled with sun, sea and spectacular scenery.
Sadly, don't get this view in England.
But this is no holiday.
I've been given 3 weeks to get this all done.
The list of jobs is endless.
Because these expats are here to work.
There's only 24 hours in a day.
Me and my bright ideas.
We're following the latest wave of Brits as they set up everything from hotels and dive schools in Spain
Today's been a real reminder of why we've come here.
to glamp sites and restaurants in France.
To download how to lay a table.
But do they have what it takes?
Getting a bottle of champagne at this rate.
Or will their dreams float away?
We have no more money. We've got about 1,000 left, that's it.
And can the latest expats make their new life in the sun pay?
We did pretty good, didn't we?
It's pretty special.
Today, will this French campsite
There's nothing alive in here by the look of it.
be pitch perfect for summer?
Our first visitors are coming in 5 days' time.
All else fails, we've got a hose pipe, haven't we?
High-octane plans for one expat.
This is my dream. Water sports company in the sun. It's every man's dream.
But will he fall at the first hurdle?
At the end of the day, money makes the world go round, and, well, not in my world at the moment. Seem to be spending more than I'm bringing in.
And can a couple of food lovers
Somebody else walks in now and I'm on my own. I start freaking out.
pull off their fine dining dream?
All I can say is, if you're thinking of opening a restaurant, think twice.
The beautiful Lot-et-Garonne has been attracting expats for decades. They're drawn here by fantastic scenery and affordable property. This 3-bed farmhouse is on the market for just €300,000. It comes with 1.5 acres of land and a separate barn. In the UK, this could set you back well over $500,000. So it's easy to see why enterprising expats are making the move. When seasoned motorhome enthusiasts Gary and Heather Millard left Dorset searching for la bonne vie,
What makes me look a little bit more eccentric?
Oh,
that's what I
what
want
do we
to do.
think?
it was a no-brainer as to where they would permanently pitch up.
I always said you had a big head.
Yeah, you're right. The same population as the UK and 4 times, 5 times the size of the country. So it's great, you know, it's cheaper, land's cheaper, property's cheaper. Come and live here, it's great.
The couple have just bought an established campsite business just outside the town of Agnac.
We were renting out a little bungalow we'd bought a few years ago. And we sold that and we bought this. Yeah, you get a lot more bang for your buck out here, I suppose.
For just £300,000, the couple purchased a traditional 3-bed cottage set on a lush 4-acre site. Thrown in were a static caravan, 5 touring pitches and even a 1-bedroomed holiday gîte.
Our plan is to create an idyllic retreat for well-travelled people that just want to take time out, sit under a tree, read a book, in a degree of luxury.
Gary and Heather don't have any experience of hospitality and have never worked together either.
We got married about 8 years ago, I guess, didn't we?
8?
7?
3?
Oh, gosh, no. Oh, God, I forgot about that.
It just feels like 8.
Yeah, it does feel like
Right.
I'm sorry.
OK.
Gary and Heather are now officially the new owners of Moulin Brûlé, a caravanning and camping site which includes a home for them too.
So this is our living area, and the cottage is about 300 years old. A nice log burner there, which come the winter I'm assured we'll need.
And with the first of their belongings shipped over, it's beginning to feel a lot like home.
I'm sure there's one feature here Gary might like to point out.
A friend of mine, when he knew we were coming to France, he bought us the picture of the Fallen Madonna with the big boobies by Van Clock. We have the original.
While the cottage has a homely feel, they need to get busy.
Oh, looks good enough for a swim.
It does. There's nothing alive in here by the look of it.
Better than expected, I must admit.
That's a relief.
Gary and Heather want to update the site and are planning an adult-only stylish retreat.
Here we want to redo all this first, all the actual road. It's all this chalk and it's horrible. And then over here we're going to redo all the pitches. These are the pitches at the moment. We've got new cabling coming down so people can plug in their appliances.
And work is also getting underway on the site's facilities.
This is the luxury shower block. We're going to have 2 showers there, 2 toilets there for the gents, and then 2 showers there and 2 toilets there for the ladies. So it'll look nice. This is.
Imagination required.
Imagination is definitely required here.
The campsite is due to open in 6 weeks, but there's one slight problem that could put all these plans in jeopardy.
We go back to England on Thursday. We don't come back out here till the 2nd week of May, which then leaves us 2 and a bit weeks. It's more than a bit tight. If all else fails, we've got a hose pipe, haven't we? And
it'll be hot, sunny weather, and the people will be very happy just living in. They won't need a shower block, possibly.
no.
The Costa del Sol is a mecca for water sports. Here, thousands of adrenaline junkies spend big every year to get the thrill of their lives.
Hey guys, you ready? Just hold on, just relax. See ya!
And now many expats have discovered this is a great way to make a living in the sun.
We can fly up and down the coast, give people a view of the town, get a brilliant view.
Among those is Kevin Nelms, who sold his estate agents to follow a dream of running a parasailing business.
What I like about Spain, apart from the weather, is the diversity of people that you meet, and I find that absolutely amazing.
Perfect. Amazing.
Absolutely great. I'm probably the happiest I've been for many years.
This year, another Brit is hoping to follow in Kevin's wake, likely lad Ludo.
I'm Ludovicus Hubertus Weekers. Everyone knows me as Ludo, which is the best, obviously after that mouthful.
Ludo is hoping his winning personality will help him to business success in Spain.
I'll tell you what I am as a person, right? I'm bubbly, I'm a people person, you know, I'm one love, I'm equality, you know, that's the sort of person I am.
He's also a lifelong water sports enthusiast.
I like the adrenaline rush, I like jet skis, I like water skiing, I like windsurfing, and it's just something that appeals to me. And if I can turn my hobby into my dream job, well, here I am.
Ludo has sold his caravan park in the UK and bought an ailing water sports business on the stunning beach of Fuengirola. And he's going all out to launch it in style.
We've actually restructured it, we've remarketed it, redesigned it, renamed it. We've purchased new equipment now. We want to be the #1 water sports in Costa del Sol.
It's May, and it's a big day for Ludo. Along with his friend Grenville, he's picking up the boat that will be the centrepiece of his business.
Hola, Emmy. Hi, Frank.
The new captain, Frank, has been working on refurbishing it to Ludo's standards.
Oh, it's beautiful, man. Look at that. People see this and they say, wow, water sports for Angola. Look at that, man. Fantastic. Perfecto, as they say in Spain. Perfecto.
Ludo's thrilled with the boat's new branding. If only the inside matched up.
Look at the seats. What's the crack in it? I mean...
But, you know, if somebody comes, you know, let's have a jet ski, let's go parasailing, and they step on that boat and they think, what kind of operation is this?
It's a tatter boat.
You know what I mean? Yeah. It's got to look right.
All this work will be an added expense for Ludo. And now he has just received some news which could jeopardise his whole dream. There is a delay with his licence.
I've been out here since April. I've had all new inflatables made. I've got jet skis that are ready to roll. But my main frustration is I'm not making any money. I seem to be spending more than I'm bringing in. And at the end of the day, money makes the world go round. And, well, not in my world at the moment, you know.
Without a licence, Ludo's business is on hold. But for today, at least, he's putting his worries to one side. It's time to give his new boat a test drive.
Go on, Frank, floor it.
Frank.
Yes, sir. Get in there. The engine sounded superb. Mediterranean, man. Compare it to the Bristol Channel. I love going to work now. I can't wait to wake up in the morning and start again.
Happy days.
Bring them on.
But it's not long before there's a problem.
It's Frank's fault for going too fast. We've lost a T and an S, basically. And that's really got on my nerves a bit. Some of the letters have fell off, but they call it teething problems in Spain. Unfortunately, the printers will be closed now, so that'll be Manana again, won't it?
Ludo's fancy new logo is floating in the Med.
Yeah, the T and the S. Yeah.
But that's the least of his worries. If he doesn't get his operating licence soon, his whole business could sink.
At the moment today, I've got about 250,000 owing in Spain in an investment. English. Failure ain't an option.
Andalusia in southern Spain. The birthplace of Serrano ham, gazpacho, and of course the country's signature cuisine, tapas. Such delicacies have been tempting expats from across the globe, and not just holidaymakers. There has also been a sharp rise in chefs heading here to set up their own cafe bars and restaurants. One couple about to start on their own culinary adventure is Lisa Burgess and her French chef boyfriend, Geoffrey Charles.
Cheers, darling.
They've recently moved into this stunning Andalusian villa in the village of La Cala de Mias.
I chose it because I just always in my life wanted a pool like Sue Ellen. And I don't get to go in it much, but I think we might get Geoffrey in there if I push him further enough back.
The couple met in France 5 years ago while Lisa was on holiday and Geoffrey was working as a chef.
I thought, oh, this is just a holiday romance. You know, the gorgeous French chef and, you know, he didn't speak a word of English. And then he decided to move over and you watched tennis and golf for the first 6 months.
Yes. They don't speak when they do this kind of sport. Amazing.
After living together in London and Ireland, they're now on a new journey. They've invested their life savings into opening a new restaurant, offering a French fusion dining experience.
One duck parfait, 2 turbot.
Geoffrey has worked in some of Europe's best restaurants.
You get trained to be a perfectionist, and after that become natural too.
His vision is to bring classical French cuisine to the Costa, with an ambience to match. Lisa, though, has a different vision.
I find that the fine dining is a little too snooty for me. And I want a little bit more of a casual, fun atmosphere, you know, where people really enjoy, you know, they were disco dancing on my terrace just a couple of days ago and people were just having a ball. I think it's just a compromise, even though you're turning your French nose up at it.
But they're going to have to find a middle ground because this restaurant must succeed.
It was a big investment. It's a case of, like, put it all on black.
It's May and the restaurant is now open for business.
That noise drives us nuts. And he does it when the customers are here so they can't hear me.
With Geoffrey in the kitchen, former TV stylist Lisa and her daughter Georgia are front of house.
Irish meshes.
They're launching a brand new menu with duck liver parfait, confit of lamb and supreme of chicken, and presentation is key.
I did all these restaurants with Michelin star to maybe get one day. It would be a dream to have a Michelin star.
Today, there's a steady flow of customers booked in.
Yeah.
Would you like this one?
They want to eat outside?
Lovely. Now, would you like some drinks from the bar?
But Lisa and Geoffrey have a major problem.
We've lost a barman and a kitchen porter. So not only is it putting front of house under huge pressure, because now my daughter and I are both barmen, front of house, waitresses, cleaners. But then, you know, in the kitchen as well, they've got no porters, so now the chefs have to share the cleaning duties. So, you know, they're not as able for sharing the duties as Georgia and I are, because they're men.
Lisa and Joffrey are just about coping in the quiet season.
Table 7, please.
And the food is going down a storm.
It looks very nice, doesn't it? It's like a work of art.
But if they don't sort the staffing, they could be in real trouble.
Somebody else walks in now and I'm on my own. I'll start freaking out.
You really need some help. We're gonna look on Friday kitchen porter actually, and I hope we're gonna find the right person.
It's getting down to crunch time, and I think we'll manage for another week. That when there's like the summer explosion, it's going to be pretty tough.
It's May in Poole, Dorset.
Go on, off you go. That's it.
Why are you going with Daddy?
And it's the point of no return for Gary and Heather.
Jenny's going to France, isn't she? You're going to be a shen.
The couple are now packing up their home to start a new life in France as campsite hosts.
I can't tell you, I can't remember the last time I was this excited. I know there's shed loads of hard work waiting for me, but it's going to be fun.
With their life in boxes, it's time to say goodbye, England, for the last time.
Right, see you in France.
Gary is making the 500-mile trip by car with their border collie, Jenny.
That's it. That's one gone. One to go.
Heather is flying later this afternoon, so there's a little time left to pack some last-minute essentials.
This is going to sound a bit sad, but we buy the Saturday Times every week because they have a brilliant crossword in it. Look. Well, we've got a bit behind. And I won't be able to get it in France. So I thought, well, I'll take the old ones with me and we can do them.
But there might not be much time for crosswords. The campsite needs to be open for business in just 3 weeks.
We open officially the 1st of June, but I haven't got any bookings until the 12th. So we may get on-spec bookings. I don't really know, so I hope they don't come. Well, we won't be ready before the 1st of June, and it's touch and go whether we'll be ready then.
But ready or not, a new life in the sun beckons.
That's it. Time to go.
And a whole new adventure is about to begin.
Next stop, France.
A couple of weeks later, and the campsite is a hive of activity. The original shower block has now been stripped of all the old fixtures. The electrics are fitted, and today they are building a stud wall to split one block into 2.
It was a shower block, but the campsite only had 1 shower and 2 toilets. And Heather wanted a shower block for men and women, so we're in the ladies' side at the moment, and we're going to have vanity units here, mirrors, lit mirrors, and so it sort of should be home from home. We've got to get this place together in 3 weeks and 3 days.
And that doesn't include all the work outside, too. They need to level pitches and finish resurfacing the roads.
Here they come. Here they come.
So they've decided to call in the cavalry.
Here they are. Woo!
Gary's son Russell and his friend Jason are here for a week to lend a hand.
Welcome to Moulin Brulee.
And also deliver the rest of Heather and Gary's belongings and a few luxuries.
Excellent. Tea bags and whiskey.
Oh, tomato sauce.
Oh, that's your karaoke box.
Steam mop. Would you believe you get excited about a steam mop?
It's a few days later. Gary and Heather have been grafting day and night to get their shower block ready.
We worked hard. We worked till, I think, 10 o'clock the other night. All the electrics are done. All the fans put in. The tiles are grouted today. This is the ladies' shower block. This one It's touch and go. I mean, we got our first visitors are coming in 5 days' time. I think it's achievable, but a bit tight,
But next door in the gents' loo, it's a different story.
The men's is going to take a little bit longer to do. Around about 10, 12 days' time, we'll have this one done.
There's no way this shower block will be ready for their first guests, but Heather has a cunning plan.
What we've elected to do is finish just the ladies' side. So we're going to have to invite the gentlemen staying with us to use the ladies and hope that the ladies don't mind.
But how will their unisex facilities go down with their first ever guests? In Andalusia, the busy summer season is edging closer by the day, and Lisa and Joffrey's search is on to find staff. They need a kitchen porter and a waiter.
Definitely for a waiter, I need somebody who's really fluent in Spanish. And just do you know what? Just a grafter. You know, somebody who thinks outside the box, thinks ahead of a table. It would be more, you know, the kitchen that would be trying out the kitchen porter than me, but they've got to be like obsessive compulsive, like myself.
It's vital Lisa finds the right candidate who can deliver the high standards they're striving for.
Every table counts. So if there's a mess up with the table and somebody puts up this awful review, that can ruin all the 20 tables that we've had before that. So it is a make or break.
Today's first candidate is Lewis.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Luis.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to
I'm
meet you
Lisa.
too.
Nice to meet
I'm
you.
coming for the interview.
Yes, lovely. Come and sit down.
Who is hoping to land a waiting job.
It's very important for me for people to be on time. So I told him for you to come at 5 and you came at 5:15. So sometimes in our business, you can't be 15 minutes late.
I understand that you tell me I'm
And you're
punctual.
usually on time. Yeah. How's your bar work? Do you have much experience with that?
I have experience in bartender and in restaurant, good restaurant in Marbella.
Can you make a really good cocktail?
Yeah, of course.
What we'd like to try and do is try you out for an evening and see what you're like with the customers.
Okay.
But
no
I'll
problem.
give you a call.
Okay,
All right.
perfectly.
Lewis has ticked a lot of boxes.
I thought Lewis was nice. I think he's got quite a lot of waitering experience. But let's give him a try.
Candidate number 2 is Jack. And he's already been called in for a test service.
We just got Jack in on a trial basis tonight because we are understaffed. We're feeling the pressure at the moment, to be honest. It's hot. So, like, I can only imagine what July and August is going to be like. I mean, there'll be nothing left to me by then. Hello, good evening. How are you? Have you reserved? No. OK, no, it's fine. We've got an extra table tonight.
Jack will be working the bar. Test 1, opening posh wine. But Jack's corkscrew is in a bit of a twist.
I broke the cork off on this way, so try again.
Let's just not make it third time lucky.
Yeah.
No. Okay, here.
That.
You could just twist it a little bit more down.
Jack isn't off to the best of starts.
Okay.
Can he redeem himself with the coffee machine?
I actually struggle with the coffees and try and stay away from anyone else me for a coffee. I'm like, Georgia!
Jack's given it his best shot. But what does Lisa think?
It's like somebody threw up a Jägermeister in that cup.
But it looks like all is not lost.
Oh, look at you already on the... I like that, you see. I didn't have to tell him to stop cleaning the glasses, just did it.
Double 6, please.
Even though Jack has mainly been working the bar, he's had a successful night.
It was a bit intense at sometimes, but I think it went well.
Jack's been a great help. I have to say, it would be a 99.9%. I'm going to have him all summer with me.
Despite Jack's success, not everything's gone smoothly with tonight's service.
One customer said that Georgia didn't let him taste his wine long enough. This is the main thing I think about this business. Customer is always right, even when they're wrong.
Michelin-starred restaurants attract customers expecting first-class service. If the couple are feeling the heat on a quiet night, how will they fare when the restaurant is fully booked? All is tranquillo on the golden shores of Fuengirola, without a jet ski or a banana boat in sight. That's because Brit Ludo still hasn't been granted a licence to operate his new water sports business, and he's losing money by the day. To make matters worse, his living arrangements are costing him a fortune as well. Ludo is staying in a hotel at £1,000 a week.
What am I staying in a hotel? I've got his lovely apartments across the road, starting from 185, 700 euros. It's costing me £1,000 a week to stay in a place like that. Look at that, beautiful. Swimming pool, paradise. Looking at one of them in Birmingham, it'll be £250,000, £300,000.
Today, Ludo and his boat's captain, Frank, have come to the maritime agency.
Finish.
Man.
Okay.
To try to hurry the process along.
Basically, we've handed all the necessary paperwork in to sort of get the necessary permission to start operating from the beach. Unfortunately, due to Spanish bureaucracy, we now have to wait maybe up to 10 days before we get the green light. So it's a bit frustrating and a bit annoying, but we just want to work, man. We just want to do something good for Fuengirola, numero uno water sports. Simple as.
A few days later, and though the business end of Ludo's dream new life in the sun is still on hold, there is some good news.
This is my new place. Look at that, stunning. You've got your golf course, play area, 2 swimming pools, swimming pool at the back, 5-a-side football court, basketball, you know. Beach is only literally 5 minutes walk from here, man.
And all this for €100,000.
Well, do you know what? It needs a bit of work doing, but you try and get this in Birmingham for €100,000, you've got no chance. Nice little cheeky shower, washing machine in there, home comforts. It's a master bedroom, but it's fantastic, man. Stability, innit? That's what I was after, that's why I've come to Spain, really.
But Ludo didn't come to the Costa del Sol to sit in his apartment all day. He came to make money.
I went full on for 2 weeks, marketing, hotels. I've hit 83 hotels. I've hit bars, restaurants, I've hit tattoo parlours, I've hit everything that deals with the tourist industry, trying to put my name out there to get my reputation going. And I'm that frustrated, man. I'm getting phone calls every day, right? And the only thing I can say to you is, sorry, but we're closed at the moment. And they say, why are you closed when you're advertising? And I said, that's a good question.
He's had 65 calls over the weekend from punters trying to make bookings.
It's embarrassing, man. You keep saying, well, I'm sorry, I'm not open. It's like, you know, having a nightclub. Yeah, we're going to have, I don't know, Boy George playing on Saturday night, but we're not actually open. We've done all the advertising. It just makes you look bloody stupid, man.
And now there are more delays. The authorities need to allocate Ludo a safe space or runway in which to operate speedboats and jet skis away from swimmers.
The other day, the contractors, they came here to obviously put a beach runway in, which you can see in the distance with all the yellow buoys, which are actually tied to concrete blocks, so it's not actually rocket science. They dropped them all off there with a grab and basically did one. They've done a runner, basically, because they think there's going to be a storm. There's no storm out there, is there? I can see boats not even bobbing.
Whilst the competition is thriving, Ludo has no licence, no runway, and is missing out on thousands of euros.
Shocking. They can operate, but we can't. That's a bit soul-destroying today, really.
With almost £250,000 invested in his water sports dream, any more delays could send him overboard. Just down the coast in the exclusive resort of La Cala de Mias, fledgling restaurateurs Lisa and Joffrey are about to face their biggest test yet.
I think actually you could put a table of 4 here.
Tonight could be their busiest night since opening, with 20 people already booked in and walk-ins also expected.
We are young, but we want to do more. We want to be more busy, and for be a success restaurant, you need to be full every day.
They've solved one of their staffing problems, finding a kitchen porter, but they've hit another. A waiter has just rung in sick.
This is the problem with having a business like this. It's all very well having my daughter and my partner as the chef. I know they're going to be reliable. The problem is the staff. That's tough. The customers are tough. I mean, all I can say is, if you're thinking of opening a restaurant, think twice.
With a busy service expected tonight.
So we've got 4, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3.
Lisa has called newly trained Jack, hoping he can cover at the last minute.
I've worked in very difficult businesses. This is the hardest. You have to dig so deep. Hopefully I've got nice customers tonight. So I feel like bursting into tears if I don't, because it's been a really hard week this week.
But the night gets off to a tricky start.
Hello.
It was nice to see you.
The first table has arrived 45 minutes early, and the team are still busy prepping.
You okay to sit there? Or would you prefer...
I've got a bit more shade, I think.
There,
That would be good.
perfect.
Yeah.
I thought everyone would come at 8 o'clock, but actually people come early, people come late, so this could work in our favour.
But has Lisa spoken too soon? Another 2 tables arrive early.
How are you? Oh, that's no problem. Is it a table of 3? Yes. We've got a lovely table for you outside.
1 scallop, 1 crab, 1 chicken, 1 egg, please.
With only Lisa's daughter Georgia to wait on them.
They all want drinks at the same time. They'll all want food at the same time. So here we go. Hello, darling. How are you? Would you guys like some drinks from the bar? Or would you like to look at the wine list?
But thankfully, just as things appear to be getting too much...
Hi, Jack. Saviour of the day. Stepped in the last minute to help us out so my hair's not standing on end.
2 scallops, 2 crabs.
Lisa and Joffrey have served 30 people tonight and are pleased with their new recruits.
Jafar seems to be really good. He's non-stop running about. He's got real energy, which is fantastic. I can see that the cutlery is coming out extra clean. Tonight's working out okay. I can relax just for a minute.
After a manic evening, everyone's hard work appears to have paid off.
2 couples that recommended the place, so we thought we'd come here. And sadly, they were right. It was good.
We'll have to come again.
The food was absolutely superb. The service was first class. I would recommend this restaurant to anybody.
I didn't expect it to be so refined and beautiful on the plates. So it was really a nice surprise and delicious, and we're coming back this week.
Despite a few mishaps,
Mind the glass, everyone.
it's been a great night.
We had a good night tonight. Good ambiance, and very happy, very proud.
This has been a real labour of love. But I'm excited, you know, I can see it. It's all coming together. Still plenty of mountains to climb, but tonight was a really good night.
But Lisa and Joffrey know that one service doesn't make a season. And with the summer holidays only weeks away, can they keep it up? It's early June in Agnac, in the Lot-et-Garonne. And Gary and Heather have almost finished the shower block and levelled the pitches ready for their first guests in 4 days.
Oh, we like it.
He's got his new toy, that's the only reason.
But as they finish one job, another crops up.
We decided to level the pitches, but then there was a massive drop off the side of the raised pitch, and we realised that anybody that wanted to use an awning would be sitting on their tables and chairs at an angle like this.
This is far from the grassy groomed look they would have liked for the start of the season. But Gary reckons he has a plan.
Loads of grass seed, throw it all over, bung it all in, and we can have grass within a week.
It's an optimistic plan, but it's a plan.
You do that side and I'll do this side.
See, I'd use a measuring cup, not you.
Chuck it on.
Gary, get it even. Don't
I
get...
am.
I can see where you've been. Look, there's great big...
Monty, don't eat your heart out. This is how you garden in the real world.
Put that on my list of things to keep him away from paint and seed.
And the hose pipe.
On the wrong one, sorry. My fault. Go.
I don't know why I didn't expect that.
And maybe heavy machinery.
Mind that tree! Boys and their toys.
It's a last-ditch attempt to get the pitches up to scratch. But Gary and Heather have no choice.
Frankly, we can't afford to have those pitches empty all summer. You know, we've spent an awful lot of money so far on what we've done, and we need the revenue. So, you know, it's sort of payback time, we hope, this summer.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
Well, it's certainly taken care of all those great big lumps.
3 days on and finally things are coming together. But Heather has just been delivered a bombshell.
We get a message from our guest who was due to arrive tomorrow to say, oh, we're in the area early. OK if we come along today? I went, still got to prep the shower block. So, yeah, it's all been a bit frantic.
We're looking forward to it. Let's get some money in.
By the skin of their teeth, they've just about completed the ladies' side of the facilities.
It's looking lovely, isn't it?
It really is looking super.
Best campsite in France, this is for sort of toilet facilities.
Unless, of course, their guests need a shower. The silicone is still wet and they can't be used until the morning.
If they really want a shower, they can come in the house.
We've got the sheet, actually.
We've got the sheet, so it's 2 people, it's 1 night, so it's not the end of the world.
Let's hope it washes with the guests.
they're coming in, H. Our guests.
Oh.
Our first guests are coming.
Denise and Andrew from Kent are staying here a night while they're searching for a French holiday home to buy.
Nice to meet you at long last, Andrew, having chatted.
It's Gary's first crack at his new job of campsite host.
Come and have a look at our lovely shower block. And I won't accept nothing but wow. OK.
And these are the actual showers which will be ready for you tomorrow.
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, so they'll be all finished and ready. So
And is that choice of 2?
choice of 2, yeah.
Wow, that is really
So you've got a choice of 2.
luxury, isn't it? Luxury camping.
Luxury camping.
It is.
Despite not having working shower facilities, the guests seem impressed.
Gary and Heather are incredibly enthusiastic about what they're doing. And there's obviously a lot of passion, a lot of hard work got into getting to where they are now. Probably a bit frustrated that they weren't quite ready for the time that they wanted to be ready by. But their enthusiasm, it comes through.
It seems Gary and Heather have their first happy campers.
See you later. OK.
See you later.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
#1 paying customers. That's good.
Yeah, they seem to like the shower block anyway.
But now Gary and Heather's facilities are going to be pushed to the limits because there are more campers due in just 2 days' time. In the Costa del Sol town of Fuengirola, water sports enthusiast Ludo Weekers has been wrapped up in red tape, meaning his new business has been put on hold for 2 whole months. But at long last, Ludo has the news he's been waiting for.
We're here. Took us 8 weeks to get to this stage.
Finally, he has an operating licence and his safety runway is in place, meaning he can open for business tomorrow.
I've been deflated, inflated, deflated, inflated. Now let's get it on.
But there's still some hard graft to do before Ludo can open. Their big job of the day is to erect a stand to secure their 4 grand jet skis. and it's back-breaking work in the summer sun.
Hot work? That's some sweating, yeah. I think I'm just unfit. Really. Tomorrow, right, we're doing a full package. We've got all the inflatables, jet skis, but hopefully introducing a bit of water skiing as well. You know, try and give people a holiday, you know, a holiday buzz, isn't it? You know what I mean? That's what I'm here for a buzz, you know?
And here's something else to give Ludo a buzz. His jet skis are ready for action and ready to earn him some money at last.
My marketing plan and my business plan was a minimum of 45 jet ski rentals a day, which gives you a nice round number. And hopefully the boat can go at least 10 times a day with different inflatables to get a round figure on the takings each day. Man, I'm always happy. I'll be even happier tomorrow, you know what I mean? Just to see my till ringing, which would be nice.
The next morning, it's perfect weather for the grand opening. And the beach is full of tourists and their euros. And now, they have a new attraction on which to spend them. Ludo's motorboat is reupholstered and his jet skis and inflatables are primed and standing by to give their first rides. Water sports Fuengirola is ready for action. Or is it?
Opening day, that's not.
There's yet another problem.
Basically, it's supposed to open today, but due to a town hall change, surprise, surprise, normally the circuit boys are yellow, but now this year they're red.
The circuit boys mark out Ludo's designated area for jet skis and motorboats, and they're the wrong colour. That means an all-day job for the team. The boys must be painted, dried, and re-anchored back into the open water. It's another frustrating day of missed opportunities on a packed Fuengirola beach.
Oh, man. We've been taking money all day today, wouldn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's simple as that. Anything up to 2,000 probably today. That's frustrating, isn't it? But welcome to Spain. Mañana, isn't it? Simple as that, really.
2 months of delays have cost Ludo potential takings of thousands.
It's coming a financial suicide, high-risk investment. Ridiculous, you know what I mean? Tomorrow, if it doesn't open, I'm walking away from here, getting on a plane and going back to Birmingham. That's how serious I am today.
Come tomorrow, will Ludo be hitting the runway on the sea or at the airport? Next time, could a PR stunt
I'm a little bit concerned about the police, Geoffrey.
land Lisa and Joffrey in hot water?
I just envisioned me being carted off for something. I'm always in trouble.
Can Gary and Heather learn the art of caravanning?
Is that English side? This is English side for caravans, yeah? Never unhitched a caravan before or set one up?
And Ludo's business
We have customers. We have customers.
finally takes off.
Like Christmas Day all at once again when you're a kid, really. That's how I feel.